Hi, John, and thank you for filling out the information. My name is Alex, and I got your website here in front of me, and I got the chance to look around. So I'm going to be talking about three specific things here on how a website can be ranked on Google. Basically, I'm going to be talking about content, keywords, and backlinks, and how these all combined should help your website to rank on Google. So the first thing, of course, you have your realtor. So your website doesn't have that much information on the homepage, and that's okay because there's two ways that we can that you can approach this. You can either start adding content here on your website and stuff the homepage as much as you can with all the content that you have. But keep in mind that you have to add relevant keywords, if you will, to this content. So when I say content, I'm talking about all the readable thing that you have here, all these text, right? So when you add this text, you have to add keywords, for example, house for sale, Chantilly, Virginia, for example, because I saw that you are located, or at least nearby Chantilly. Where was that? I saw that. Let me see. Here, I think it was, just to make sure. Yeah, there you go. So Chantilly. Um, so keyword like that, right? If we go back to your homepage, just to go into the explanation that I'm going right now. So when you add this content, you got to make sure that you add these keywords because keywords are the only way that Google can actually understand that you want to show up for that specific keyword. So that's one of the things. How do you know that the keywords that you want to be shown for or going to be found for? You got to do a keyword research, and and then you got to see how many people is looking for those specific keywords. And I'll show you that in a second. But main thing, you can either keep adding key content to your homepage or have some sort of a blog or not testimonial, but website resources here, for example, I don't know, school or something like that. When you keep adding content in your website and try to point it to the homepage, that's how most of the marketers do it, or websites. For example, Realtor.com, things like that, that you don't see that much content on their websites, is because they have some sort of blog that is providing all this content, and then this point is pointing to their homepage so they can be found on Google. It's a little bit tricky, but hopefully I'll make myself clear. So how do I know if you're not showing up on any Google searches? Because I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from your website based on Google criteria. So we can see that you're not being found for any keywords, and that's because you don't have any content. And like I said, it doesn't have to be here on the homepage. You should have, like I said, some sort of blog or something that is providing that information that Google is looking for. So you're not being found for any keywords. You only 4 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites or other websites that are mentioned in your business or your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. It's like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same thing happens here with backlinks. You can have thousands and thousands of backlinks, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that you should have on your website based on the content, you're not going to see any good results. So that's why your rating is 0 because you only have 4 backlinks and there's no keywords that you're being found for. So for the purpose of this video, I went to Google and I searched a house for sale in Chantilly, Virginia. And the first thing when I see here is the traditional Google Ads. You pay every time somebody clicks on your link. You got to be really careful. You're going to go this option because even though Google make it looks really easy and user friendly to set up and run campaigns, you can end up wasting a lot of money not seeing the results that you want. But if you actually want to go that way, I recommend you find somebody that's going to spend the time actually. Uh, in my experience, probably once every day in checking positive keywords, negative keywords, who's paying more to be shown on the first page, who's paying more to be shown on the end page, things like that. But moving on, then we have on number one, which I believe is your main competition, Realtor.com. And let's see why they're ranking number one here and the benefits of that, right? So if we open their website, we're going to see the same exact layout that you have. And you might ask yourself why they're ranking number one. Because they should have here, let's see what they have here. News and insights, and then here, all this content is pointing to the specific subpage. You can see here it's realtor.com/realtor real estate homes search /Chantilly, Virginia. So that's why they're ranking. And we can see that because they're being found for 224 keywords. And that's why you may ask yourself, I don't see those keywords here, right? Because they have that all that power is coming from a blog or the news or all those posts that they're having in their website, but pointing out inside the whole domain. So 224 keywords, they only have 63 backlinks, and that's enough because their whole website has so many popularity. It has a really good campaign right now, and we know that because they're big everywhere you see them. But can you compete with them? Absolutely. Let's see what the keywords that they're being found for and how much traffic is generating that for them. So, house for sale in Chantilly, Virginia, there's 600 searches a month, and because they're ranking number one, they're getting 230 visits every time that somebody types this on Google. Same thing here, homes for sale in Chantilly, Virginia, 500 searches a month, and because they're ranking number one, they're getting another 181 visits. And if you're going to be running Google Ads, this is the average low price that they're paying for every click on Google Ads campaign. Yeah, just for your reference. So, but we can see that they're ranking now one in all these keywords, and that's because they have a blog, they have this news post, everything. That's what is giving them the power. So if you wanna you're gonna be found on Google, you definitely need to improve your content. Either way, you start stuffing keywords here, but you gotta make sure that you point to the correct keywords. You gotta understand the volume of searches that each of those are generating and see if those are actually going to be a really good value that you want to target to. Like I said, you can stuff your homepage here with a bunch of keywords, or you can start adding posts on like blogs or news updates, things like that. But you gotta make sure that you are tagging those keywords correctly. And my recommendation would be around 200, 300 words of content per keyword. So it would be a really big article that Google can actually understand. Um, I don't want to make this too long. So I really hope you find this information useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Once again, my name is Alex, and thank you for watching.